Okay, it says we are live. So hello. Happy Monday. Just realizing. Yeah, there. Slightly better. I don't know. um, you may have to forgive me. I am currently braiding a little I don't know what I would want to call it. Essentially I made my brother he doesn't watch this, so it's fine. Um I made my brother a broom for Christmas, and it is I wanted to have the colors of his workshop. Um, and like most guys, he's got a lot of gray, he's got a lot of red, yellow, and like some of that lime green. And I don't have any lime green nylon twine for making the brooms, but I do have a red, a gold, and black. So that was the colors that I wanted to do his broom in, like have most of the twine be black and then have the others as accent colors. And I was going to try and weave in to the handle the red and the gold. And I did. And I think it looks horrible. So I'm going to redo his broom. And instead, I liked the handle because what I wound up doing was I did a braid of the black, red, and gold. Um, and instead of just like hanging the handle on the back, um, I did it from side to side. So it hangs a little flatter close to the wall so that in case he wants to hang it up on a wall or the side of his workbench, it doesn't stick out as much. Anyway, so I decided that I was going to do another braid like the handle and sort of spiral wrap that in as I wrapped the handle so that it sort of like winds up the handle as a color element as well as a added grip thing. So there's that. So that's what I'm doing with my hands. So if I'm occasionally like glancing down or like moving things, that's what I'm doing is I've got 3 journals really weighing down the top of the braid as I am braiding. So please forgive me for doing something with my hands while I chat with y'all, at least first. Let's see. Stacy says, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Rachel says, hello. Hello. Monique says, hey, y'all. Hello. Your muse has finally woken up, which is an amazing feeling to get that burst of that wave of inspiration of just like, yes, like I've got all these ideas. I've got all of this, like, I know how to fix this. I know how like this is going to go. There's like so much character development here. Like you can see scenes, you can, it's great. I love it when the muse wakes up. You're going to be working on the big picture concepts for Drama of the Undead and developing the mean girl who turns out to be a victim of the emotion-eating vampire. Ooh, interesting. Inspired by recent events, I'm learning that there is no such thing as a perfect victim. This mean girl that you're currently calling Mean Christine has a character arc. Nice. Love it when the characters develop arcs. Yes. Jenna is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You are also stream hopping with Sam as well. Perfectly fine. How are your Christmas shopping and wrapping and baking going? So I still have to wrap 2 presents that arrived in the mail like 2 days ago. Still have to do that. We still have, I think, all of the baking to do. I've not made my fudge yet. Mom did package up the dry ingredients for doing dreamsicle cookies because that's one of my brother's favorites. So she like filled a mason jar with the innards, the dry innards for that. We have all of the ingredients for making my sister-in-law's favorite, which is the frozen fruit salad, and making it this year non-dairy because she has had issues with dairy the last couple of years after nephew number 3. He had some allergies and didn't grow out of them until about 6 months after he was born. So he passed that on to my sister-in-law, one of which was dairy. He grew out of it. She has not. So yeah. So this year we are making the frozen fruit salad dairy-free, but we haven't done so yet. So yeah, I still have to help mom finish wrapping her presents as well. And we also just ordered a couple more. Like they aren't going to be here till Friday, but we're not going to see them until probably Saturday. So that's fine. It's fine. Mom Maggie is leaving a like and trying to lurk. Your internet is iffy today. Oh no, is it high winds or just snow, too cold? Like, is there a reason? Or is it just choosing to be on vacation early? Monique says, the concept of the drama of the undead is that your characters get roped into being part of the movie, a modern retelling of Phantom of the Opera. Ooh, fun. Stacy says, I have one more gift, and I'm trying to send her that you're trying to send your hubby out for, and then you need to wrap. Lots of wrapping. Yes. But if you do the wrapping now, you won't have to do it Christmas Eve past midnight. So, Stacy says, our ham is very frozen, so we keep sitting it out for an hour at a time just to help thaw it before Wednesday. Mom just went and got a ham the other day, and she was out. She went to Walmart, she went to Aldi, she went to Publix, and she said that she got her ham. I think she got her ham at Aldi. And then when she arrived at Publix, she saw the ham was cheaper, and she just was like, I can't. I can't deal with it. So she didn't even look. She's like, I wasn't going to go back to the other store to return it. I just, we're we're just dealing. So we have a ham in our fridge. I don't know how thawed it is actually, but yeah. So that is that. Yeah. It says temperatures to rise again, but I think it's like only a couple of degrees. Oh no. Okay, so Tuesday we're supposed to get up to 60 degrees. How nice. Wednesday 58, Thursday 55, and then it's supposed to start clouding. Because initially when I looked a little bit earlier last week, it was supposed to be just like rain all of this week. So I'm happy that we will at least have a maybe dry day when the boys are here so that we can play outside a little bit. But yeah. So we are not quite at the end of the braid. I just need a little bit more room to have the weight with the tension, or I'll just scoot back a little bit. But yeah, so I've got a little bit of work to do in terms of editing. I'm not entirely sure how much editing my brain is going to allow, because like my hyperfixation is starting to be the laundry list of things to do before guests arrive or before the holiday. So I've got things that are in my brain of like, okay, well, I need to make fudge before this date because I'm going to see Bestie on this date. So I need to make sure I have fudge for Bestie. And before I go see Bestie, I need to make sure I take pictures of the brooms that are finished. And before it's like, which means I've got to dust and like sweep and vacuum before Christmas, which means today and tomorrow, because yeah. Anyway, so things like that. The laundry list of like house chores are in my brain. So I may spend a few minutes just like brainstorming and sorting the list of priorities in terms of getting the house ready for guests and getting ready to go visit people. So that is what's up with that. I'm just going to start slouching a little bit here because I don't don't really feel like, well, maybe I can scoot back. I don't know. Anyway, I am kind of excited for the new year, for the new and the Planorama. We're still planning on doing that on Monday, hopefully. I'm hoping that like plans and stuff for my brother's family being here. Because sometimes, like last Christmas, they just kind of showed up one of the other days without letting us know. And it was nice to see them, but it was like, oh, plans derailed. Okay. So I'm hoping that everything is going to be on for Monday in the Planorama, because I really want to like plan out that. I did I printed out Sarah Cannon's Heart Breathing's plan for 2025, because it's kind of nice to have that year-long little calendar, and sort of done by the weeks, with little boxes that we can pencil in what we want to get done, projects, that kind of stuff. So I've printed that out. And even if it's not something that you think you're going to utilize the year-long calendar, it is kind of nice to have that big overview. Even if you just want to do 1 quarter at a time, that would also be fun, or 1 month at a time. It's nice to have that overarching big view so that you can see how your time connects. Monique made a vision board for 2025, more for general motivation. Yes, I still have not done a vision board or Pinterest board because I don't have a color printer. And we don't have magazine subscriptions. So it's like I can't make a traditional collage the way I normally probably would. So a vision board would be fun for Monday, or planning out your year at a glance, or your quarter one, or whatever. But yeah. Oh no, I don't think I got that all the way in. I did not. Okay. Briefly undo. This is the problem with trying to do with your hands while also talking. Okay. And I have my, there we go. The braid is done. So, ta-da. This will be what spirals up the grip of the whisk broom for my brother's shop room. So that's what we're going to do. It looks very cool. I like it. Just simple braid, 3 colors. Ta-da. So essentially it's just going to spiral up. And then the background will be black. So the gold and the red will really pop, and the black will be hidden, which is nice. But now I've got that done, so I don't have to worry about making that in the garage where it's cold. So, yay. Now I have my hands free. Now that book 5 is sitting on over on Amazon to percolate, I can shift to focus thoroughly on planning after deciding what to place StreamYard with once and for all, right? Yeah, because StreamYard doubled their prices, which I'm not happy about. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do Streamlabs is the overlay stuff, right? For OBS. And I have never been able to get OBS to work properly for me. Whereas like I can use StreamYard and it's fine, but I can never get OBS to do properly. So I don't know what I have, like what's wrong with OBS or what's wrong with my settings. So yeah. And I also have not streamed enough straight through YouTube to really like know everything. I think one of the drawbacks the last time I tried was that I couldn't click on comments and have them show up. Maybe they've changed that since then. I don't know. And restream, I think, is after you stream. You can rebroadcast that file. But I think OBS is probably one of the, like, what I really should figure out. That way I could do it to either YouTube or Twitch or Restream or whatever else. So check out OBS, see if you can get it to work for you. See if you can give me some tips. But other than that, I'm not entirely sure. I've not really heard of additional like programs. So yeah. So if anybody else has some streaming platform tips in terms of like programs to use that are similar to StreamYard, look up Senpai Gaming by Harris Heller for some insight into OBS, hopefully, or however. Senpai Gaming, Harris Heller. Okay. Stace says, if I ever thought about streaming, this would be discouraging. Your oldest wants to stream, but she cannot come up with a plan, so you're not really worried. Gotcha. Okay. So Harris Heller uses and reviews streaming hardware and software, OBS in particular. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Jenna says, I have Zoom. Yeah, I've used Zoom for a lot of things and use it a ton for coaching things. You're debating about using it for streaming too, but I'm not certain if I want to wrangle through that or through OBS. He can make the program do things I'm floored by. Yeah. Well, it's like I have a like quote unquote gaming laptop. So the problem, I think, is either my settings or the internet speed. But since I can stream through StreamYard, I don't know that it is really the internet speed. It could be. And could be somehow StreamYard like compacts things or like buffers it somehow. I'm not real sure. In the interim, you are using Streamlabs. See, I thought Streamlabs was really just for the overlay, but it's also for the streaming process, which is good to know. Because I do not like that the like basic tier of StreamYard went from, because they had a basic, like a freebie, and then I paid for it used to be $25 a month to do the more than 20 hours a month of streaming. And then they doubled their price. And so it's like close to 50. I think it's like 49, either 44 or 49 a month. And I'm like, Anyway, I just kind of was letting it ride till the end of this month. And then I'll figure out what I'm doing for 2025. Exactly like Jenna. Just sort of like, what am I doing? So Stream Elements is the overlays and Streamlabs is the streaming app. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Because I thought Streamlabs was just the overlay stuff. Stream Elements for overlay. You can still use OBS, but I need to figure out the streaming to 2 platforms at the same time thingy. Streamlabs makes that easier. Yeah. I have not, I've tried it a couple times through StreamYard, and it makes it super laggy. And again, that could be the internet speed that I have here. So I don't know. The Stream app makes it easier. I know Restream helps after the fact for a lot of people. Because I don't know if Restream does it in the same time frame. Like in terms of like, I don't think you can simultaneously do the Restream as you are streaming. I think it just sort of like collects the file, and then once it's been processed, you can have it go out to others. So Restream would be good in terms of like if you are using something like channel memberships. So like your channel people get it first, and then it's released to other platforms. That would be an option that could be good, because then you would have like a that built-in buffer somehow. You also have on your list to look up and research EVMUX. What is EVMX? No, MUX. What is MUX? It is a live stream studio. Guarantees a smooth and hassle-free experience for all your viewers. Doesn't say that for you, just your viewers. They do have some pricing. Individual versus business. Okay. Let's, in case you are interested in this talk, they have an individual versus business. They have a monthly, annual situation. Free Basic Pro. They have a somewhat limited scene builder. Don't know what that means. They have some apps and widgets, 3 gigabytes of storage, up to 12 on-screen participants, which is way more than StreamYard gives. Backstage mode, push to talk. I don't know what that is. Alongside the internal chat, the host can speak to other guests without the audience knowing, meaning the stream can be fully managed by the host at all times. Does StreamYard have something like that? I don't know. So you can stream in 1080p, 2 destinations with the free version, which you had to pay for that for StreamYard. Lower thirds. Okay, animated overlay. Interesting. Okay, banners, tickers, integrated chats. Chat to your participants from any platform you are streaming to. Okay, so it, like if you are streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, you will see both chat people. Highlight comments, good. Okay. Virtual backgrounds, screen sharing, streaming limits. Stream up to 2 hours each live. Okay, so this is where, so like I tend to run over. So your streams would be limited to 2 hours, and you could only do 30 hours monthly. This is where I would be like, okay, well, this is close to a problem, because my Sunday streams are 3 hours, and it does have the watermark. When you pay for the basic, they remove the watermark, so that means you can put your own logo on it. You can do pre-recorded streams that are up to 2 hours, 20 gigabytes of storage, unlimited streams, which is good, and it can be up to 6 hours each live. Okay, so it does still have a time limit for each live, but there is no like 30 hours, 50 hours, whatever. And you can stream to 4 destinations. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So yeah, thanks, Rachel, for mentioning that, because that might be a good option. Okay, so if you decide to do the Pro, your pre-recorded can be up to 3 hours. You can do local recording, multiple cameras. So if you wanted to do a top-down while you're like writing, or if you wanted to do face and top-down, you could, or side to side, whatever. Yeah. 9 destinations. Why would you need 9 destinations? That's my question. Why do you need 9 destinations? For collab. Okay, what are collaborate with your team members by inviting them easily. So, okay, so this would be like Coffee Bunny Cafe with Glory and Kat. Could, I think, both be co-owners. Versus like with the troublemakers, this would allow more of the troublemakers to have like full co-hosting abilities. Because I know, I think it was just recently that the troublemakers made it in the wrong channel somehow, and they had to do like a quick setup of another stream. So that would allow them to have full like access. I think again, not affiliated. We're just searching for some alternatives. And we know that if this stream gets axed in the middle, it's because StreamYard is upset that we are looking at other options. Anyway, Tessa says, hello. You had the procedure done this morning on your leg. Okay, good. The one wound should be healed, and the other one needs a second procedures on the veins rather than the artery that they did today. Okay. But hopefully that allows your wounds to actually heal properly. Yes. Good point. Yeah. Someone who used the EVMUX and is not totally happy, but is considering it. Okay. That was the other one that several people mentioned, other than OneStream, which I've not heard of either. Okay. Rachel says, I hope things work out, Tessa, and thanks for the insight. Yes. Rachel says, I have until the end of February, but time is moving along and not slowing down. Right? Jenna says, I hope you're feeling better soon, Tessa. And that price is also much better. Yes. It's less than StreamYard started out as. So, yeah. Jenna says, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. But it was really just me looking at it for myself, too. So hopefully that helps. Monique just unloaded groceries. Excellent. Good. Yeah, Mom went shopping yesterday. Yes. I think it was yesterday. To get the ham, and then she came home with like a bucket load of other things. She did come home with some oranges, so I'm hoping that they are actually like properly ripe in season. Cross my fingers, because that'd be lovely. Okay, let's go ahead and do a sprint because we need to. So it doesn't matter if you are wrapping presents, if you are writing, if you are planning, whatever it is, whatever it is. Hopefully you enjoy it today. We're going to go with the beaver today, number 6. Beaver. It was in the upside down position. There we go. Okay. So we have our beaver lay a solid foundation, and it was in the inverse position. So we're going to read the protection message. The beaver has come to warn you to check for rotten wood in the foundations of your dreams. Perhaps you built your hopes on faulty promises or wishful thinking that something would work out just because you wanted it to. Maybe you made choices from a place of unworthiness, hoping that once you got what you desired, it would somehow change you and make everything better. And you had to face the truth that it didn't. Or the beaver may be telling you it is time to accept things as they are and perhaps consider abandoning the project, the relationship, or situation so you can make room for something better. Perhaps you need to go back and rebuild a solid foundation because what you desire may not be in alignment with what your soul intends. The beaver says you can always get busy and build something fresh and something new if the desire is true. All manner of miracles can spring up from a new, strong foundation when you remember your partnership with the universe. Be clear about what you are building and why. Choosing from a place of worthiness well being, and wholeness. Self understanding and acceptance will provide you with a solid blueprint to begin again. Get busy now. The beaver says this is not a time to procrastinate, but a time to start building again, always mindful of the foundation you are laying, trusting that the spirit is co creating with you. Okay, so the beaver is calling us out. um, Time to go back to work. Don't procrastinate. But anyway, there is our beaver. You drew the Princess of Cups reversed. Okay. Princess is equivalent to page, if I remember correctly. And the card for today is Seven of Wands. Okay, so we have emotions, creativity, and passion, and don't forget to lay your foundation. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So 1, save your document, or if you have not pulled up one yet, go ahead and pull it up. And since our beaver had a leaf that he was hanging out with, we're going to start with our oak lady. So number 1 is save or pull up a document. Number 2 is to take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back with a posture check. 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. 5 is let's go. I was like, wait a second, we don't have a 5. 30 minutes and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Um, let's see. I'm trying to get this all lined up. I think I have made my list, maybe, of things that I can think of at the moment that I need to accomplish this week and when their like due dates are. And in some instances, I have a little bit more time than I thought. But that is me hinging on, or me betting on sort of when company is going to come, because they're flying in on the 26th, and they're staying with my sister-in-law's family, which means that I suspect they're going to spend all of the 27th there and not come to us until at least the 28th. As sort of like, that's my my minimum figure outing of like when that's going to happen. Does anybody else figure out their family visits that way? Sort of like, okay, they're going to arrive here. Here's where they're going to be tired. They're going to want a day with that side of the family. Then they're going to, So my guess is that they are going to come see us either on the 28th or the 29th. If they come the 29th, I'll cancel the Saturday stream. But if they come the 30th, we'll have to move the Planorama. But that's, again, just kind of life and, oh gosh, that was not a straight line. Life and what's happening there. So I just marked all over it came off pretty well. Good. But yeah, how'd you do? I did get like 140 words of a to-do list, and I'm working on one of those to-do lists at the moment. Definitely feels a little slanted there, but again, we're going to just do the best we can and hope that it is correct. There was some discussion about names. Monique was asking, what kind of name would you like for an uppity Asian girl? Her name means princess. And so gave some options. Stacy said, I can't choose Serena because it just makes me think of Sailor Moon. And I mentioned that Serena was the only one that was a full name. The others sound very much like shortened nicknames. So I was like, why don't you just name her Princess? Also considering Adriana, Lexi, Angelica, and Sophia. But yeah, so I've known several people that are named, like their given name is Princess, or King. And from what I understand, I think Princess is like a relatively common, like English given name in the Philippines. Is that not correct? Like, so I mean, you could just name her Princess. But anyway, so she's D is going to be the last name, Chinese Filipino. You like Angelica invokes Rugrats, but also Angel from the Angel of Music, especially since this is a Phantom of the Opera retelling. Yes. Stacy finally got the splinter out of your pinky finger. Yay! It's been there since Saturday night and has made typing and playing the flute quite difficult. but you finally got it out with tweezers. Yay! So thankful to get it out. You've been trying to wiggle it out for 2 days, but not to get a good enough grasp with tweezers. Yeah. Splinters are terrible. Jenna says, heading out. Take care, all. Thanks for dropping in. It was from the shelving in the basement, so you've been a bit worried about infection because it's not the cleanest place. So far, it looks good, just irritated. Excellent. Make sure you smear some antibiotic cream or something, what have you, on it, or just soap and water. Rachel rearranged the blurb and reread the summary. Nice. Your husband just got a package that he actually had to sign for. Wow. Monique says, I'm creating a profile for Angie D, and I'm going to make a mood board for her on your Instagram. Gotcha. Tessa says, I did one of your writing prompts. Excellent. One of the writing prompts. Writing prompts are fun. They are fun. I'm trying to figure out what's the next on my to-do list that is like the least amount of time investment. So I could like just kind of knock a couple things off the list. But yeah, some of the things have to wait like until we have certain other aspects in play. Like can't make frozen fruit salad until the pies are gone. Things like that. So, all right. Let's go ahead and do another sprint. We will get a little bit more done. Hopefully it'll be a good, hopefully it'll be good. All right. So, 1, save your document and all of the progress. 2, make sure you take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back with that posture check. 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How we doing? I'm making some progress in terms of like the little things. I'm making progress, which is good. I think I mentioned to y'all that I was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. That I would be doing little bingo boards, multiple little bingo boards for myself. For like the genres and things. So little bingo board reference that I can glue down on the bend. And then I will have a space to, I just realized that. If I do that, it's going to be upside down. Shoot. Okay. Okay. We are realizing things. And I don't like it because it's now upside down. Shoot. Okay. I guess these are going to be glued. Face front. Dagnabbit. I just realized I effed up. Because I didn't account for how this was going to flip in order to read it. I thought I was doing good. Now I'm like, I effed up. Okay. Because if I glue them the way I want to glue them, for my reading journal, so like the bend is up here. So if I glue them and then I flip it, my writing is now upside down. So like I can't use this properly as the map for vertical titles. I guess I could glue it at the bottom, but then it like, I don't know. I may wind up redoing this because I had some of these, like the pattern on the paper was upside down to where I put the bend. And so if I do them the same way, it's not going to work out right. Because I had intended to glue it sort of at the bottom and flip it down, but the writing is again upside down. So I nab it. Okay. I really don't want to make these over again. So I'm just going to, I think, glue them how I want to. Okay. That means that I'm going to have to put different kind of decoration because I wrote glue bend on them. I did 2 whole ones. And I started a 3rd one. Okay. Figure it out later. Can I attach them differently? That's what I was like. If I fold them out to the side, it still doesn't do quite right. But maybe no, because the writing is on there. Like, okay. If I glue it that way, it's upside down. If I glue it this way, I could work for the first 2. But for this one, it will not work. So, and neither will this one. Not that one, the other one, the other light one, wherever it is. So I would have to redo 2 of them because of the way that I have arranged and drawn the heart in the middle. Fudge. Maybe if I just secure it with some washi tape. Maybe. Still, the heart would still be upside down though. Like my brain, I did not account for the folding. Okay. Okay. Tessa did one of your writing prompts. Monique made a mood board for Angelica D. Stacy got some work done. Rachel says this blurb is difficult. It's basically 2 stories rolled into one book. How to not give much away while hooking the reader. Oh, is it like is it like a sequel included? Like a combined edition? I have a couple. Thought I had a couple. Do I still have them? Nora Roberts has some of those like combined editions where they have like 3 in 1. So I don't know if you want like a reference for like how to do. I mean, I'm sure you have plenty of experience with them, but you may want to look at like one of those collection type books and see if that inspires. Tessa is working on the harder writing prompt. This where Stacy's like, can you salvage them by attaching them differently? That's what I was hoping to. And maybe if I can just get over myself of like hanging this upside down. Like it still looks cute, but it looks wrong. Because if I hung this upside down, it would work fine. So maybe that's what I'll do. But I don't like it because the other one especially has the butterfly. So the butterfly would be upside down. Anyway. Hello, welcome. How's your day going? It's going. I just realized I was screwing up something that's a little tedious, so I may have to redo them. I don't know. We'll see. Squeezing in some revision time before doing some holiday stuff. You're in the zone and would rather continue doing this than anything else, but the show must go on. Rachel says, I'm trying. Let me grab one of these real quick. Okay. So, this is 4 novels in one. So under cover of night, the hours between dusk and dawn are filled with mystery, dangery, ... and romance. Here are 4 dark and dazzling tales of passion and peril by the incomparable mistress of romantic suspense, Nora Roberts. And then it has the, like, just, let's see, how many sentences is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's 4 sentences, 1 for each book. Detective Boyd Fletcher's Night Shift, there's the name, assignment to protect vulnerable Celia O'Rourke is fraught with danger, especially to his heart. The second sentence, Prosecutor Deborah O'Rourke suspects a link between the enigmatic Gage Guthrie and a heroic phantom who lurks in Night Shadow. There's the title. Third sentence, Lieutenant Althea Grayson and PI Colt Nightshade butt heads and hearts tracking a killer. Night smoke pours from the passions that blaze between Natalie Fletcher and arson investigator Ryan Piasecki. So essentially, that's just a 1-sentence blurb, really. So I'm not sure how much help that is. But that is like all smooshed together, and it's just like the name of the characters and the name of the title of the story, as well as an occupation for at least one of them, if not both, but not like an occupation hint or at least one of the characters. I don't know if that helps or not. Because I'm sure that you can make a better blurb than that. Anyway, I apparently got that for $1. Gotta love that. So yeah, there's that. I don't know if that will inspire you or help you in any way, or if it just makes things harder. Is it really 250 already? Holy crap. Okay, let's do another sprint. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to fix this. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how, because I really don't want to redo. What isn't share screen? Share screen. Make it big. All right. So 1, save your document. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine. Roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I went ahead and redid the 4 that were flubbed. I went ahead and got 2 of the 4 filled out. So I'm starting on the 3rd of 5. So much for doing what I thought was going to be a quick and easy task. Anyway, I at least got it done to where I know that it is correct now. So I will try not to be so frustrated. And I'll be able to use these ones that I flubbed as sort of like just decorative elements. I won't waste them. So yeah. Let's see. Rachel got another draft, but I have another idea, so I could give the author a second option. Nice. Stace says, I got more work done. Excellent. Good. You have the first draft idea down for the author, and you're halfway through the next idea. Gotcha. Fantastic. All right. Well, it is already 3:20. I think I need to take a break and like not be sort of like hunched over on my desk. I need to learn not to do that, but that's just sort of like my habitual handwriting pose. It's just like anyway, I have at least figured out something. So I at least didn't write all of the fingerboards out and then figure out that I had screwed up. So there's at least that. And I have now gotten it fixed, which is good. Okay. I'm going to save my to-do list for this week. So yeah. I just realized I have some ink on my finger. One of my pens is leaking, and I don't know which one it is. See, you can appear to be you. You. I found the culprit. The cap is just like all. Okay. I'm gonna set that where it's maybe not gonna get all over everything in its own little container. Anyway, yeah. Okay. So, thanks, Rachel, for providing us with, I think it was Rachel who mentioned what's it called again? EVMUX as an option. And yeah, I will hopefully see y'all soon. Well, actually, so today's Monday. Wednesday, I'm not streaming. So the next time you should see me is the Friday the 27th. So I will see y'all post-Christmas. Yeah. So hopefully, oh wait, I keep forgetting things. The poll. 57% of our main characters prefer giving, 21% prefer either both or neither. So yeah. All right. So I will see y'all Friday, hopefully. If not, I will see y'all either the 29th, 30th, or in the new year. So have a happy, wonderful Christmas week, and I will see y'all soon. Don't forget to save.